Cody, I'm sure there's some natural disappointment in early season results as a team, but how do you guys not let disappointment become discouragement and get the group down at all? It's still so early.
Yeah, I think it helps that we're a veteran group. We know it's still very early. There's still definitely some things that we need to clean up in our game, but there's some good things there also. So, just having a veteran group, I think you're able to handle the highs and lows a little better.
Does it feel like right now there aren't big scale things that are going wrong? It's just maybe those moments in games that are kind of going against you right now?
Yeah, and that's just something we talked about, just cleaning up those moments in the games and just trying to play a clean 60. I know it's not going to happen every night, but the more we can push for that, the better for our group.
I wonder, Cody, just individually, personally, do you look at analytics, numbers like that, are thrown at us all the time?
No, try not to. I mean, just try and focus on the team game and what the coaches and management's telling me to do, and that's always been my main focus.
You and Mikey, since you guys have gone together, have looked very comfortable. Seems to be going pretty well. How has the fit been for you playing with him so far?
It's been good. I mean, he's a strong defenseman. Thinks the game very well. And for whatever reason, sometimes pairs work and don't work. But so far, I think we've been working out pretty well together. So, he's a fun guy to play with.
You guys feel kind of like-minded, like you both seem to kind of play the same style of game?
A little bit. And, sometimes you want offensive guy with a defensive guy, or sometimes you want two guys that are like-minded, and just for whatever reason, one works, one doesn't. So, so far we've been working out good. But, again, it's still early. I mean, we just only played a couple games together. But, he's a good player and fun to play with.
Always difficult, Cody, when you ask someone, give me one thing. But if there was one thing you wanted at the start of tonight's game, what would you say that'd be?
Start better than last game, and obviously just be a little more disciplined than we have been.
Corey Perry seems really close. I know you played with him a little bit, in Edmonton. What's it like to get a guy like that back, whether it's tonight or later, but down the road?
It's huge. Just have a veteran guy like him in the lineup, just saying the right things, leading by example. I mean, he gets to the net, and I think a lot of guys can do the same. So, it's going to be big when he does come back.
Sure, you played a lot of games in this building in your career so far. What kind of challenges do these guys present tonight?
Yeah, they play well at home, and they're a good team. They have a good balance of young guys and some older guys that have been around. So, they're just a good all-around team, especially at home.
Having been in some battles with Corey Perry, is intensity a good word to use with him?
For sure. Yeah, he's always bringing the intensity. He's hard to play against, especially in front of the nets. But, he takes care of the puck, and he's been around a while and knows how to play the game.
I know there's probably a little bit of disappointment in early season results, but how do you guys not let that disappointment become discouragement and anybody get down, considering it is so early in the season?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a couple games there where I thought we had a chance to win, and if we won a couple of those, we wouldn't be talking about it. So we just got to stay positive in here. We know we have a good hockey team. It's gonna be nice to get Worm back and get more bodies on the ice, and I don't know. We're just excited to be back on the road and play against some good teams.
You live in front of the net. Paris lives in front of the net. I'm sure you guys have had some battles over the years. Whenever he does get in, how much of a force is he in that area of the ice from your experience?
Yeah, he's sneaky there. He goes to the blue paint, and he's hard to push the corner. He's been doing it for 20 years. I think some of our young guys are picking his brain about how to do that around the net, and I think he gets under the goalie's skin and definitely a defender. So something that we need in our lineup, and I'm looking forward to it.
Penalty kill early in the year is, there's been some goals against, but it feels like you guys are doing a lot of really good things on that unit. Do you feel like there's some positive momentum building, especially after the Carolina game?
I think so, yeah. I mean, Carolina's got a great power play, and we managed them to limit them. So we're definitely going to build off that. I think, obviously we've been scored on more than we'd like, but we've been building. We got some new guys killing. It takes some time to get used to our system, but I think we got it all figured out now, and we got another challenge tonight.
Eddie, as a veteran player, what are some of the things you can do to help the group get through a tough start, at least the record-wise?
For me, I like just to keep everyone positive. Mm-hmm. When you're losing and everyone's upset, it's just days get long and the season gets longer. So the more fun you can have, feel like the better you'll perform. So I'm a big believer in that. So I think our team's pretty good at, staying level-headed, but just having fun off the ice, getting to know each other more and more every day, and that translates onto the ice.
Jim, you have talked about, a disappointment in the results, but that disappointment doesn't seem to have become discouragement at all for the group. Is that a good thing that, that doesn't seem to be seeping into morale at this point?
Yeah, right. I mean, we're disappointed, but you can't let it drag you down, and then you're going to find more disappointment if you don't have your energy, if your positivity, your belief. So we got to make sure that that's high, and it should be. It should be. So there's no questions there.
It's been a long road for Corey Perry. Is he potentially an option tonight as he's kind of come with the team on the trip for the first time?
Yeah, we're going to see Corey in tonight. Yeah, he's been skating alone enough. He's had a couple practices, full practices with us. He's not going to play 20 minutes or anything like that, but we'll get him out there, get him, part of the team and integrated. And he's the type of player I think was an important addition for us. So we're really looking to the stuff he does for us on the ice, on the bench, in the room, all those intangibles that go along with his storied career to this point.
Jim, some of the things that coaches can do to keep it positive when the record is not positive.
Well, I think you can't be down yourself. You can't be walking around like this and then go expect the players to be positive and be in the right frame of mind. So I think part of what the coaches can do is explain where we're deficient, explain where we're playing well, and then correct it, point it out, and then encourage the guys to go forward. So that's where we're at. I mean, again, I don't want to talk too much about it. There've been a lot of tight games, a lot of overtime. We've had the puck on our stick to win hockey games. We haven't done it, so we got to own those results. But let's just get on with it.
For people that have not been in the locker room, trainers, everyone around has a role in keeping that morale up, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's I don't think it's fake positivity. It's just belief in the people who you have, who've had success, who you've seen, gone into battles with. We just got to get more guys playing at their peak and trust those guys to do it, and we'll be just fine.
Obviously, you know what Pears brings on the ice, but a lot of guys have already talked about his impact in the room. He's a guy who younger players are coming to for advice and things like that. Do you kind of see that impact as a guy who's willing to kind of share his wisdom from over the years with some of the younger players?
Yeah, and getting to know him and his personality. He's not somebody that's really boisterous who's gonna tell you what to do, but he's got a lot of insight, and he's more than willing to be working with different teammates in different areas. We talk about the deflections, the net front, being a presence in front of the net, tipping them left and right, not just off to the side. I mean, what an example. So we saw that just in practice the other day. We could use him as an example for that.
Kopi out there, in a red. No, he's probably a little bit away if he's still in red, but good sign to just see him with the group again.
Yeah, nice to see him, on skates and skating. Anytime a guy gets that red on and gets around the guys, at least you're getting some hope internally that he's not as far away as you think he is.
Anything you can share about who's in net tonight?
Darcy is going to play. We'll still figure out who's going to start, but Darcy's going to dress tonight.